Heyo guys, and welcome to another episode of Scorched Earth. And if you're wondering why I'm whispering, well, it's because there's a Thyla over there and I don't want to spook it, I don't want to make it run. And obviously I'm joking because my mic's not connected to the game. Anyway, yeah, there's a 130 Thyla. It's not like the best level. I'm going to continue looking for, was that a male I think it was? But yeah, I want to continue looking for a female. That's a good level. But I've been wanting to tame a Thyla since, honestly, near the beginning of the series. Or at least Scorched. Because Thylas are amazing for traversal on Scorched. On the island, don't know why I couldn't remember the name. On the island, they're helpful. They're not crazy helpful, but they're helpful. But on Scorched, your fastest flyer until you can get a wyvern is an RG. Well, actually, I guess technically it's Tapajara, but I don't really want to get one. So your best flyer is going to be an RG, whereas your best mount in general, oh, my base is over here, I forgot about that. But yeah, your best mount overall is definitely going to be like a Thyla. It's speed. It's got speed, it can climb walls, amazingly. So, I don't know, it's a good tame to have on Scorched, so we're gonna obviously tame it up. Also, okay, I do not have a whistle group. See, because I did put everyone on passive. I just couldn't remember if I was in a whistle group, which made not everybody go into passive, which was possible, but luckily not the case. Alright, let's get to work knocking this puppy out. Now, I'm going to turn up the gamma right now because it's starting to come night. Now, here's another thing I've been doing. I've been working on trying to find red drops specifically. I'm also thinking yellow drops as well. I might start hunting down just for chance for Thyla saddles, but we need a Rex saddle blueprint. And I was actually doing some research, and you literally cannot get Rex saddle blueprints from the crates inside the caves. You can only get Scorched items from those crates, which is actually not positive, but I'm pretty sure the cave crates is the only way to get blueprints for Desert Cloth. So, I'm not positive on that. Also, yes, I have dyed my armor. I don't know. I felt like it. And I've also kind of copied the Genesis colors because I was originally planning on... Hey, he's knocked out. Alright, well, I know they have pretty fast, where they wake up very fast. We want to get the kibble and the narcotics for it. Oh. Yeah, as you can see, I've done a lot of Rex hatching. I'll just clean this up real quick. Yeah, I've been breeding for a while. We did manage to get another health mutation. Originally, I was going to do what I did on the island, but I remembered on the island I actually made a mistake with how I bred all my creatures together. And I'll look at them and do it next while I'm talking. But yeah, I actually made a mistake when I was breeding on the island. Because the actual, you can breed any way you want, realistically, but the best way to do it for mutations is to have two separate pairs of breeding Rexes. One for melee mutations and one for health mutations. Or if you're going stamina mutations as well, having 3 different pairs. You want different pairs for each set. That's what I'm going to do this time around. I just, I thought it'd be nice. Alright, so supposedly we're only going to need 2 kibble. In theory. Yeah, supposedly that's what we're gonna need. And if that's the case, I think we're only gonna need 200 narcs at max. But yeah, anyway, yeah, we've been, what is it? Oh yeah, yeah, that's the best way to really start doing mutations. Because then, if you do it you're getting health and damage mutations with these guys, then that means when you get to 20 mutations total, then you're going to have a problem. Only one side of the mutation tree are you going to actually be able to get mutations on. And so, getting mutations all of a sudden got a ton harder. Which is why I'm doing the two areas. Or if you want stamina or weight mutations, you have 4 areas or 3 areas for just stamina mutations as well. And that's because all of these guys are going to have health mutations. And then, once I'm just gonna, stop around the 5 mark, and probably keep them breeding, but, not breed as much. then these two perfects are going to be my damage mutations, and I'm just going to get as many damage mutations as I can up until we do the mana core. So that's the general plan and idea behind breeding. Now obviously I could just go for 5 health mutations, 5 damage mutations on this guy, but here's the problem with that. It takes a lot more time to get like higher than that, because I am planning to once we get to extinction, I set this rule a while back where I can trade element to bring creatures over, and I'm planning on bringing the Rexes over because I really don't want to start a completely new Rex line on Extinction. I really don't want to start a completely new Rex line, especially because I'm also going to be starting a Giga line over there, so I really don't, wow, it's only going to take 2. Yeah, I really don't care to have 2 separate, like, mutation stacks going on at once for 2 different creatures, so I just want to bring these guys over. But yeah, anyway, mutations aside, that's not what we're going for. Okay, we're going to tame this guy up, and then I'm going to keep hunting around, seeing if we can find any other decent levels, because we do have some, there's Thylas spawn, if you don't know, a lot around this area, the Badlands. So if you're looking for Thylas on Scorched, you're hunting in the Highlands is the best location. You know, actually, like, obviously it's only a, wow. It's only a 130, but we're actually getting pretty decent stats, actually. So, okay, hold on. Let me finish this all up, but 190, so we have 205 for the damage. That's not bad. Okay, so for 130, obviously it's only a 130, not a 150, but for 130 we have high health and high stamina on this guy, which is amazing. Like, that's like really good. All right, so let's check for if it just happened to be like a max level, and it had the 4,200 health and that stamina. So 1440. So if it was actually a max level, it wouldn't be that crazy. It wouldn't be that high as stats. But as it's not a max level, that's actually pretty good. So I don't know. I'm happy with it. And honestly, it might be our creature because, I mean, if you've been watching the Genesis series, a decent amount ago, we tamed a Carno. And it was only 135, but actually had some of the best stats out of my group of Carnos. So, although it's not like, doesn't seem like the best level, it can still do a decent chunk. Like, it can definitely be good. Alright, anyway, I'm rambling. We've already been recording for like almost 10 minutes here, so I am gonna go off and see if I can find a high level female or another high level male and see if that has any good stats. But yeah, I'll be back once we have a high level female, or if we have another high level Thyla. How about that? I'll be back if I find another high level Thyla. As the early morning sun rises, we find ourselves a level 5 female Thyla. Amazing. We're going to be taming that one. Definitely going to be taming that level 5 Thyla. So we're going to head down to grab that one real quick, and no, we're not. In fact, instead of there being a level 5 Thyla right there, actually, where'd it go? It's somewhere around, there it is. There's a level 5 Thyla there. There's a level 150 female. Like, serious, that is insane. Also, it does appear to be doing less damage, which means I would assume it does not have as good as damage as the 130. So, boom, maybe we do have our damage dealer over there. Unless the taming levels make it have more damage, which is possible. It is possible. Have. Likely? No. Possible? Yes. But yeah, 150. Insane. I was not expecting that. I was hoping like maybe a 140. I was not expecting to find a 150 female. So I was pleasantly surprised. And honestly, the whole like level 5 right next to it lined it up perfectly for that area. I don't know, I enjoyed that. I thought it was funny. I don't know if you guys thought it was funny or not, but I don't know, I thought it was funny. It was just amusing. But yeah, 150 female. Pretty nice, pretty nice. Yeah, we have a pretty good tame coming up, as long as... no, we'll be fine. I was gonna say, unless it kills me before we get over there, but now we'll be fine. Alright, I hope I left Mother Thyla on passive, because otherwise we've got a slight implication right there. Alright, level 1, not 150 Thyla. Okay, oh, it's only gonna take 2 kibble as well. Alright, that's fine. I mean, I guess it doesn't surprise me, because the 130 had, what, 76% or something? When it's first got it, or when it got its first feed, so it doesn't surprise me, I guess, but that's handy. Alright, and drop you in there, and there we go. Alright. Now we tame her up. Nice! I mean, I am very happy with this. Getting a 150 is very handy. Very, very handy. Alright. Well, yeah. Yeah. I don't really have much else to say other than, yeah, this is an amazing tame. Like, I'm way more happy than I should be, honestly. But, yeah, finding a 150 is amazing. Especially on a story-driven map. Because if you don't know, I think except for Genesis, I seem to find high levels on Genesis, like, decently easily. But on the Island, Scorched, Aberration, and Extinction, for some reason, the levels, like, tend to push more towards lower level creatures, and you have to hunt a lot more for high level. So, when you find a max level, like, no matter what it is, it's almost always worth taming, because finding a max level on this, like, on any story-driven map, is so difficult. So, yeah, if you ever see a max level, whether it's just like a Parasaur, or even a Dodo, tame it. Like, it is worth it, trust me. It is so worth taming, because 150s are so rare on these maps. Anyway, we're gonna need 2 kibble for this one as well. And then we're gonna check out her stats and see what kind of stuff we have. Also, you might have seen before, I actually put up the other beehive just because honey was coming in so slow, so I just decided to speed up the process by getting another one. Alright, so straight off the bat, I'm seeing that health is way lower, and that stamina is also pretty low. In fact, I am almost positive this Thyla is, in every regard, or like in any good regard, worse than this one. Doesn't have the health, doesn't have good stamina, doesn't have good damage, doesn't even have good weight. So, in total, this one that we're taming right now is supposedly worse than this one. Now, the taming levels can be put into whatever, and we should have, as long as nothing happens to it, we should have 74 taming levels. But, still, that's insane. Wow. Yeah, that is crazy. It's amazing, like, finding a 130, and you're like, you know, it's okay, it's not, like, that worth my time. And then you find a 150, and you're like, yes, 150, I'm gonna tame it, it's gonna be so worthwhile. Nothing good. There's, like, yeah, there's not really anything good stat-wise on it. It's generally quite low stamina, quite low stats, like, overall, just low stats. So anyway, we'll see after tame, but yeah, I'll bring you guys back once we have it tamed, so we can start doing some breeding and start working with it, because I want to start working with a cool Thyla. So yeah, I'll be back. Alright, so I tamed them both up, they're now breeding, and yeah, like generally, after tame, the other one's not too bad. So we have, these are the levels, like, based on the male, so and they're pretty good stats, like, very good. Or not very good, but they're decent. They're okay, I can work with it. So we have 5.5k health approximately, 2k stam, 600 weight, and 344 damage. What do we have over here? Same health, a lot less stamina, same weight, but a lot more damage, which is good. I'm very glad we got something better on damage. That's what, 392? No, 398, so almost 400% damage. Whereas this guy is 350, so pretty good, honestly. Like, definitely worthwhile. So, definitely worthwhile taming the 150. Although it didn't seem worth it at first, it is worthwhile after tame. You just have to kind of wait it out and see. Anyone who goes into breeding, or, like, actually, like, really tries to do the bosses, like, as hard as they can, will know breeding takes a lot of work, but is very worthwhile. Especially those imprints. because imprints are necessary for good creatures. Because imprinting, as we can see, actually, all my creatures that are imprinted are leveled, sadly. But every stat will get pushed up, except for stamina, I believe, and speed. No, even speed gets pushed up. So every stat will get boosted when you imprint, meaning they'll have, like, off of the current base health, and yeah, I know he's bloody. I don't understand why. But yeah, the current base health, 9,900. And if he got imprinted, that would probably get boosted to, I don't know, 11, 1,200, I'd say. Pretty decent. It'll, like, boost to 3,000 health. Now, it doesn't do the exact amount for every creature, but yeah, it boosts their stats a bit. So it's definitely worthwhile imprinting, because you have boosted stats. And another reason it is worthwhile imprinting is because an imprinted creature, when you're riding it, it takes 30% less damage and does 30% more damage. So it's worthwhile riding your super OP creature that does, like, without you riding it, already does like 2,000 damage, because when you're riding it, it's going to do even more. I don't know the exact 30% percentage of 2,000 off the top of my head, so I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, it's helpful. So imprinting, definitely worthwhile. If you're not sure on the breeding side, why is it useful? You know, why do you do this? Why do you do that? That's why. Because they're very helpful when they're imprinted. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do some more breeding. Like, obviously, the first baby hasn't even come out yet, but I'm going to do more breeding. I'm going to get the, I guess, perfect female, or male, or whatever. I just want to get the best stats on one Thyla, and then from there, we'll take her or him out. I'll imprint him as well. I'll just call it it for now. I'll imprint it, and then we'll take it out, go mess around with it for a bit. Yeah, I'll be back once it is, well, I got it, I guess. We're back with the imprinted Thyla, and as you can see, it's like Speed Demon over here, amazing. But yeah, I've only, well, first of all, I got a pretty decent one. I think it's, yeah, what, no, I haven't leveled it at all, so it's 214 base, and I was pretty happy with it. Had all the good stats. I had the 2k health, well, obviously I had health and the weight, not 2k health, 2k stam. 2k stam, high health, high weight, but obviously those were, like, bound to come out. But I also had the high damage out of it, so I was happy with it. I took it. Yeah, let's just go exploring, and of course I fail instantly trying to get up the rocks, obviously. But yeah, it's been, actually, honestly, it's been a while since I've messed around with the Thyla, because, I mean, I tamed them on the island, specifically because, if you didn't watch the, island series, I actually got wiped at one point because I just didn't get on enough at some point, and so because of that, I got wiped. Which wasn't fun, so I had to rebuild and, used Thylas for a bit. I don't think I really ever used it on, wow, that was weird lag spike. I don't think I really ever used it on cam that much, but I did, like, use them quite a bit for some time. But yeah, now we have our imprinted Thyla here. 245 damage. That's honestly pretty decent. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna be honest, that's, like, pretty good. It's pretty good without leveling anything. That's pretty good. But basically right now I'm just hanging out to the dunes. Man, what's up with this area? It's like, just has lag spikes every now and again. It's strange. 110. That makes sense why it's taking so long. But yeah, I don't know. I'm happy with this guy. This guy's pretty decent. I think, I'm not entirely sure what I want to name it. I'm gonna have to look through a few names and think of something. But yeah, I definitely, like, want to name this guy something nice because he's pretty helpful. He's definitely gonna come in handy. Honestly, we might even use him for the Nosti cave, the ruins of Nosti, which I believe is around this area. So once we get around to doing the ruins of Nosti, we might use this guy to do that. But for now, we'll keep him at base, just try and level him. I am planning on possibly even next episode going up into the mountains over here and taking on the Grave of Tyrants, or the I don't even remember which cave it is, or artifact it is, but anyway, there's a cave over there that I'm thinking I might try and take down next episode, possibly. But yeah, we need to get more work in, because although, you know, I don't want to speed through the series, I also don't want to like hang back and take forever doing the small chores, and it's not exactly like we need to like spend forever trying to hunt down some artifacts. So yeah, I would like to try and get through that relatively soon. But yeah, we also have to think about getting some wyverns. Because, although, like, as I said previously, I'm not planning on using wyverns for the mana core, I do nevertheless want wyverns, because I would love to use them for extinction. And possibly, I'm not sure if flyers are going to be an option, but possibly even Genesis Part 2. As of the time of recording this, which is, what, September 21st, they have not announced anything to do with Genesis. I doubt they will have by the time this is uploaded, but they might have. I honestly am not sure. So, if they have, the reason why I'm not thinking there is because it's 21st of September at the time of recording this. And you might be seeing right here, it's like, whoa, that's a while back, and yeah, simple answer to it, I've been enjoying Scorched a lot, just being able to have a breath of fresh air that's not stuck on the island with all these tons of chores. Instead, there's just like so much to do, and I can just like kind of focus on Rex breeding every now and again. It's not like my sole purpose on Scorched right now. And oh, we got some death worms. Nice. I don't think there's any explorer note around that I haven't collected yet, unless that's an explorer note. That is. Okay, let's go grab this real quick first, and then we'll go kill those death worms. Alright, so yeah. I'm glad that I'm not focusing on the Rex breeding and mutations and everything right now, like, a ton. Because it's not enjoyable. Like, or it is, unless you're, like, doing it a ton, because there's like a limit to it. You can't do it like a crazy amount, because it just, yeah, I don't know. It gets boring if all you do for 6 months, I'd say. Oh, that's a new one. It's number 9, okay. But yeah, I remember, like, I basically was doing mutations for probably around about 6 months, if not more, just trying to breed up. Like, every now and then, spacing it out with doing some artifacts or whatever. But, yeah, it was boring. So, I'm gonna try not to do as much, like, on that. And, on, extinction side, I don't know. Like, we're gonna have to go into giga breeding. I'm not sure how crazy I'm gonna go into it, because, gigas, yeah. That's gonna be fun. I don't know. I'm not sure what to think about it. They're going to be powerful, and that's the good thing. We're definitely going to need them for the OSDs. And if you don't know what an OSD is, an orbital supply drop. But yeah, we're definitely going to need them for the orbital supply drops, but, yeah. It is not going to be fun. Wow, this guy has a lot of health. Oh wait, no. I'm just not doing very much damage because I'm only doing 314 per hit. Yeah, it might not be the smartest idea to try to take on all these death worms. Might be a good idea to, like, after this kill, back up and just go kill normal things, because I don't think we're going to be able to take on multiple death worms. We might be able to take on another one, but the other thing is, like, I don't want to just, like, kill death worms for, like, 10 minutes straight. That's not exactly the most entertaining of content if all you're doing is killing death worms. So, yeah, I kind of just want to run around and explore the dunes right now. I mean, might as well. We're not really doing much else. I'll take the deathworm horn, don't need the polymer. I can easily just grab more polymer from some mantis if I need it. But yeah, and that's another thing, we're barely even using polymer on Scorched here because we're in like a cowboyish kind of era, so can't even like use any weapons past this pistol, long neck, and shotgun. I'll tell you this much, the shotgun part is going to be interesting, because I'm so used to getting pump actions that, like, basically restricting myself from getting a pump. It's kind of strange. I mean, granted, I haven't even found one yet, even if I wanted to. But yeah, I haven't even found a pump yet. And even if I did, like, I can't use it according to my rules. But yeah, I don't know. I do enjoy it though. Like, you know, it may not seem like, you know, oh yeah, you can't use anything past the primitive guns. Oh wow, it's an insane challenge now. It's not that bad. Like, honestly, most of the, like, if you can get anything above primitive on the weapons, like, they're gonna be pretty good anyway. You know, like, if you can get anything past a primitive long neck, it's almost more worthwhile than, like, any of the other snipers. I think weight would be good. Because I might even try to use this Thyla to steal a few eggs. Because, here's the thing. RGs aren't faster than... Wow, we do a lot of damage now. But yeah, RGs are not faster than a Wyvern. So Wyvern could easily just catch up to us and kill us. Whereas this guy, well, not only is he powerful, he's also pretty fast. I don't think we could outrun one. I mean, we might be able to, but I doubt it. It's more of the fact that we have the power to take it out if we need to. Also, I really, like, definitely for leveling, I think Alpha Wyverns are going to be helpful. But, I mean, honestly, the Rexes have been amazing. Let's see, I started Scorched at level 110. Which, for some reason, I had my head was 105, but it's actually 110. But yeah, I started Scorched at level 110. And already, 121. I mean, I say already. I mean, we've been doing this for a while. But, yeah, 121. And most of it is from the Rexes. Because, and if you don't know why, it's because killing a T-Rex actually does give you decent XP. Like, pretty decent. But then, not only that, the Rexes I'm killing are like level 240 currently because of mutations. So even better, like even higher stats. And then, on top of that, you have to add the fact that I have XP buff. Or I can have an XP buff. So, it's very nice. And then, oh, and that's another thing. I can bulk out the kills. Like, unlike, you know, Rexes, you can maybe kill like 3 in a few minutes, but because they're babies, they don't have very much health on them, meaning quick kills plus, you know, the euthanasia gun, or it's not the euthanasia anymore, it's just the multi-tool that can become that, I don't know. I'm an old school S Plus player. I used to play S Plus a lot before, like, even way before I started recording, I played with S Plus, and then, yeah, I don't know. It was a strange change not having that anymore. Alright, let's drop all the prime. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. Yeah, leveling is amazing when you have, like, baby Rexes in this case, because they're high levels, instant kills with the kill option on the multi-tool, and yeah, it's just all around very handy. So, adding that to the Toilet's XP buff, and the quadruple XP, and if I can manage to find it, double XP. Like, oh, and if you don't know, you can actually add double XP and quadruple XP together. So you actually have, like, for everything you're doing, you get the double XP part of it and the quadruple XP part of it. So you're getting like, way more XP. But yeah, if I got a double XP, a quadruple XP, and the 33% XP from the toilet, my word, I'd level up so fast. But yeah, Rexes are very nice for leveling, which is gonna be nice, I guess. But oh my word, once we beat Genesis part 1 at Alpha tier, like even with the guy that we're currently doing it on Genesis, actually, honestly, by the time of uploading this, by the time I'm recording this, like I'm not too terribly close to defeating the final boss, but at the time of uploading, who knows? Maybe we're actually pretty decently close to doing it. I'm not positive. But yeah, like, once we go to Genesis Part 2, we have an extra 15 levels to get, which is gonna be fun. But yeah, I don't know. We're gonna see. Actually, honestly, I've been thinking about it. And by the way, we're almost back at base. But I've been thinking about it, and I'm debating even bringing him over. like, what I'm thinking is maybe after we reach max level with the, with a fresh survivor. Well, this is saying you can bring a fresh survivor over. Or create a survivor over there. If you cannot create a survivor, then no worries here. Like, we obviously are going to bring him over. But if you can create a new survivor, I'm thinking we actually create a new survivor. And then, why are you like, oh, that's why, because there's a rock. Yeah, we create a new survivor. And then once we reach max level, I basically go back and do the, I'm just going to use cheats and go get the, alpha ascension from the previous world, just because, you know, yeah, I don't know, it's just, it's part of the story, but, I mean, at the time we're doing Genesis Part 2, oh wow, I've filled my hide, I guess we need another crafting station, but yeah, at the time, we're gonna be doing Part 2, like, we've already done the alpha boss, so what's the point in, like, showing the whole process again? Especially because, oh my lord, those missions are, like, they're fun, yes, but they take forever. So, if possible, I'd like to, you know, avoid doing them. And that's why I'd use cheats, just because there is, I don't remember exactly what cheat it is, but there's, like, a command you can do to complete all missions at once. But, anyway, I'm talking about this. I'm not even going to be using this for, until, was it May? Actually, I can check real quick, but yeah, we're not gonna be like seeing this for some time, and I'm already like, oh, you know, I'm gonna do this, and like we have so long before I even have to worry about it. There's no problem. Like, yeah, we're fine. Genesis Part 2. What do we got? We have March 21st, or March 2021. That's what I meant. Sorry. March. So yeah, we have till March, which isn't that bad. Like, what we have this is September. So we have, like, oh my word. We have 6 months at the minimum. Well, actually more around 5 months at the time of recording this. That's the thing, this is the time of recording. Like, at the time of upload, it's probably like closer to 3 or 4 months, I'd say. So we might even hit 2021 by the time this is, actually no. I don't know. Well, we might hit like around 2021 when this is uploaded, but I don't much positive on that. But yeah. A lot of Genesis stuff is going to be happening, but this isn't even a Genesis series, so I don't know why I'm like explaining all of this. It's like all about the future. It's like we're not really focusing on that right now. We're getting this Thyla leveled up, and then, you know, doing a cave next episode, maybe wyverns sometime soon. You know, all of that. Also, yeah, I've been working on the town, like not a crazy amount. Well, not a crazy amount done, but that's because it is so resource intensive. Yeah, we have the sheriff's office and just a little pawn shop over there, and then we have, apparently I'm not allowed in. Yeah, we have a, like, saloon over here, a bar. I'm gonna put up some rooms in here, and, you know, it's just, like, general place. But yeah, I don't know. Anyway, off topic again. I hope you guys have enjoyed, because, yeah, general thing is done. I wasn't even planning on taming a Thyla today. I was planning on basically just continuing prep for the next cave and then recording that, but what do you know, we're not actually going to be doing that. We're actually going to be, or we actually tamed a Thyla, or 2 Thylas instead, and bred them up, but whatever, that's nice. I'm fine with that completely. But anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys next time for another Ascension video, or Scorched video, I guess. But yeah, we have a lot of work to do on Scorched, a lot of work to do on Genesis, and I not even mentioned the Hunted. Like, I'm still doing the Hunted, or at least I hope I am. At the time, again, at the time of recording this, I am. At the time of upload, I might have either finished the series, which I highly doubt, or just kind of quit, because it's fun, but, yeah, you know, it's more challenge, and it takes longer to figure out what I'm doing, and plus, there's not really tames, it's more of stealing eggs, so, yeah. Anyway, I need to stop rambling. I ramble so much. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time.